welcome back to Frankie Pinky's Journey. Okay, so I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I've been really busy and I haven't had a chance. So I'm at the yard this morning, and our little tablet that we use to put our logs on, to be legalized, went out on me last night. So I couldn't go out and do my run, so I had to get up in the morning, and I just slept in the truck. And yeah, I felt like really old school because I haven't slept in the truck in like a long time. So I was like, man, this is like different. So anyway, I got up this morning, went to the shop. Anyway, they got the truck in the shop right now doing their little diagnostic stuff to figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, I was like, perfect opportunity to do a video for you guys. So I am in my new vehicle, of course, and I am getting some delicious food from what they call, I know it's just a white bag, you guys, but it's called R as in Robert Burgers, R Burgers. So, and I'm notorious for getting the same thing all the time, but this is the first time I've been to this place. So, and I was gonna get a burger, but I was like, I'm not sure if I want a burger this early in the morning. So, anyway, this is their sauce, just like a regular, like, she said it was mild, like regular hot sauce. And then they charge extra for pico de gallo, you guys, and look at how small they gave me. Crazy. So, and this is their bacon. Okay, I'm gonna use this in my lap. This is their bacon egg burrito, which looks like it's a pretty good size. So I wanted to compare it between this and Farmer's Boys because I absolutely love Farmer's Boys breakfast burrito. So it kind of looks, yeah, this is actually about the same size as Farmer's Boys, maybe even a little bit bigger. But yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. So I hope all you guys are doing really, really well. Yeah. This is really good. Well, I don't know. It's kind of toss up, but it's really good. Like smacking, looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this sauce on it. Let's see here. I can't have like a burrito without having a little bit of a sauce. It like kind of is too dry for me. So. Yeah, use a little more. But I also don't like really spicy food. Well, my stomach doesn't like spicy food, I should say. Yeah. You know me, always spilling. So, yeah. Time to get out the bib. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this around, you guys. There we go. Now, you can see me better. Delicious. So it's kind of an ugly, overcast day. Not too pretty. But, oh yeah. Needs a little more. Oh, I gotta get in the video. Okay. So good. So, what's been going on last 3 weeks? Well, it's kind of like a blur. I don't really quite remember. But, mostly working a lot. Trucking. I took on an extra, like, extra a day so I can like have a little extra like in the bank account. So instead of working like 5 days, now I'm working 6 days. Just, you know, pandemic, you know, put everybody in kind of a pinch, put everybody kind of in the back burner. So anyway, I'm just kind of trying to get a little extra going. So took on an extra day, and yeah, I've just been kind of working my little tushies off. And well, it's been some really beautiful days. I've been taking really nice drives lately, just down to like the desert or the ocean. That's the beauty of like California. You can go from like the ocean to the desert. I mean, it's just like every little area. There's not really a certain area that you can't really hit. I always like it when I'm doing a video and people like are watching me and I'm talking to myself or like talking to a screen and they just keep staring. It's like so funny. They're probably like, that lady, look at that, you guys. Yeah. Yummy. So been doing that. Obviously I bought a new car last month, so super excited about that. I mean, nothing wrong with my Jeep. I absolutely love that Jeep. It was so beautiful. I loved the sunroof. Loved everything about that car. But I wanted a truck before I wanted that Jeep, but because of the pandemic, I couldn't get my hands on a truck because everybody was buying trucks. So last month was truck month. So they say that's what they call it, you know, when they want to get your sale. It's National Truck Month. So last month I was on the prowl for a truck. I was saying, if it's truck month, they better be having some trucks in stock. So that's what happened. I went down and got myself a truck. A little skimpy on the cheese. I don't know if I'd get the burrito again here, but it's good. But I don't really feel like there's any cheese. You guys see any cheese? I don't even see an ounce of cheese. I keep digging in here to find a piece of cheese, but nothing. Nothing but nothing. Oh, and I got a really large, see, our burger, really large iced tea. So now that the pandemic has subsided, you guys, do you notice when you go into the grocery store, you see tons of Lysol spray? I went to Walmart the other day, and they had Lysol spray. In the craft department, they had Lysol spray. In the food department, they had Lysol spray over by the cosmetics. I was like, damn, they should have a lot of Lysol spray all of a sudden. I was like, overstock. And like, nobody's touching it anymore. It's hilarious. Nobody's buying Lysol. I think it's so funny. Everybody's just like, yeah, Lysol this. I still use Lysol, you guys, because I'm a clean freak and I love putting Lysol on my truck, because when you get a semi truck, all the oils and all the stuff that, you know, because you're in that breathing and living in that small little confined spot, even when I'm working locally, because you still want to spray it because there's a lot of bacteria and stuff. But I just find it very fascinating that all of a sudden now there's like a plethora of Lysol spray. I was like, okay. And what's the other one? Still a little shortage of like Lysol wipes, but I'm seeing them come back, you know, to life. And they're like no longer, you know, an extortion amount of price, like $10. Yeah. I went to Sam's Club the other day with my mom, and we were going down the aisle, and they were selling single Lysol wipes for like $2.38, and I was like, oh, shocking. But of course we were like, I'm surprised it's not in bulk, because you know, go to Costco or Sam's, it's always in bulk. But nope, it was single. But okay, so here's the Pico, you guys, just kind of like packed. But yeah, and I'm just kind of fingering it in. But yeah, they didn't have too much. And that sauce was pretty mild. Oh, look at that. Juicy. So Lysol is definitely not a shortage now. I've been seeing that quite a bit, where they have like tons of it in stock now. And still, toilet paper is kind of like a hit and miss still, shockingly. But yeah, you know me, I'm always like spilling. Definitely don't want to do too many videos in the car, because I'm not really good at eating stuff in my mouth. But I wanted to do a video for you guys because I haven't done one in a while. Yeah. Yummy. So I've noticed, like, yummy. More and more people are traveling. Oh my gosh, the traffic lately has been atrocious. But we're so used to it here in LA. But when the pandemic happened, like everything shut down, I was like, wow, this is nice. Like, you know, you can just like go down the highway and like there's not that many people, so it's not bumper to bumper. Now a lot of things are coming back open here in LA, which is shocking. And now the traffic is like, oh my gosh, it takes me like over an hour to get to work, and I'm like, ah! Back to like frustration. I was like, oh, welcome back to reality of LA. Yeah, you know, there's only one other state that I think has worse traffic than LA, and that's Chicago, you guys. I can't stand Chicago traffic. It is so bad. You can be sitting in that traffic in Chicago for like hours, guys. Hours. If you live in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you travel through that. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So, but weather has been really beautiful. So that's what's been compensating. Like the other day, I actually wore shorts. I was like, it feels good to get them shorts out. It's like beautiful 80-degree weather lately. It's been really nice. Yep. It's always good when you're hungry. You can eat some deliciousness. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yummy. So I am going to do a video of, okay, so I thought it was like Indian food where my sister worked at, but she said it was like Thai food. So sometime this week or next week, I think it's next week, I'm gonna have some Thai food and I'll do a video on the Thai food. So it's not Indian food, it's actually Thai food, but she says it's the best place by her work, and I'm gonna go and check it out. So I'm looking forward to it. Plus she said there's like a really good place by her work that her and her co-workers go to, and they get like really delicious fresh smoothies. I love smoothies, you guys. So I like, I like fruit, but I like different types of fruit and smoothies. Like if I can't just eat a kiwi just without anything. I can't just do that. And so I'm kind of finicky about that. I can't just eat like raspberries or blueberries plain. I have to have it like in a shake or something. It's just weird. So I can eat strawberries, oranges. I don't like red apples, but I can eat green apples with peanut butter. So good. So everybody's got their own taste buds, but I like fruit and smoothies, like mangoes. I love mangoes. Yeah. And usually they make this like a smoothie where it's like mangoes and bananas, and it's so good because I really can't stand bananas because the texture and the taste just plain is like, oh gosh, I just want to throw up. But if it's in like a smoothie with mangoes and strawberries and a little banana, oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. I love smoothies like on a hot day when I just feel so bloated and I don't want to eat. So I just go and get a smoothie, and it's like so filling and delicious and refreshing. And then you just feel like, all of a sudden you feel healthy. Even though, like, before you drank that, you were, like, bloated. It was like, yeah, I feel healthy now. Yeah. Oopsie. Oh, yeah. So, so speaking of health, last month, I went to the doctor to get my yearly checkup, and they ran my blood work and everything like that. And for the last several years, the doctor said, hey, you're getting really high on your cholesterol. So I was like, okay. She's like, just take one of those supplements you can get at Costco or Sam's Club to help lower it, or some fish oil, or, a little cholesterol pill or whatever. I was like, okay. Because I hate pills. I hate taking, prescriptions. I think it's, chemicals injected in my body, and I hate it. So I'm like, okay, I'll try a supplement, because they're more like an herb type of thing. So anyway, I go to get my physical, and the lab work comes back, and she's like, oh, your cholesterol is really, really high. I said, well, yeah, for the last 3 years, you told me it's been high. She's like, no, it's higher than last year. So I was like, oh, well, maybe it's because of that cholesterol pill you wanted me to take, the supplement. I was like, you told me to supplement. Maybe that's why my cholesterol's high. Of course, they never want to take responsibility for what they tell you, right? Oh, no, you need to cut out fatty foods. Oh, you need to cut out fried foods. Oh, you need to cut out stuff that has high cholesterol. And I was like, okay. Basically, I'm cutting out my whole menu. Yeah, I was not happy. So, that's another reason why I've kind of slowed down on doing these videos, because you have to eat quite a bit of stuff, and sometimes you have to eat some nasty stuff, like fried food that's delicious. That's not cholesterol friendly. Or these eggs. So, yeah, so I was not happy. So I was like, whatever. So then, I've taken that fish oil stuff before, and I didn't like it. It makes you kind of burp a little bit afterwards, and you always taste this fishy oil. So I never really was a big fan of it. So I went and bought some different fish oil over at Costco the other day. So we'll see how that rolls. I always like how they say, oh, we haven't seen you in a year. And the first thing that pops in my mind is yeah, you want my dollars. That's why you want me to come back all the time. And she's like, I'd like to see you back in 3 months so we can redo your blood work. And I was like, yeah, I bet you do, lady. So you can get more money off me in the insurance company. I could go on a big old roll on that, man. I'm telling you, every time you turn around, if it's not the doctor, it's a dentist that wants you to come back. All of a sudden you have a cavity. Then all of a sudden you have decay on your teeth. It's like a money-making thing. Upsell, upsell. Oh, we got this option for you. We got this option for you. I mean, yeah, there is if you go in and you can have preventive maintenance. I'm all about that. I go in twice a year to get my teeth clean. I fix the problem right away. But you know what? The thing is, they always are trying to upsell you on something. You go to the dentist. Oh, I have some teeth whitening. Would you like to try this? Yeah, another upsell. Oh, when was the last time you had a mammogram? Upsell. Yeah, I'm telling you, every time you go into the doctor's, it's like an upsell. It's like, goodness gracious. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you have insurance or not. It's just crazy because it's just like every time you turn around, you know, they're trying to like gain, like try to, I don't know. The way I see it is like everywhere you go, people are trying to gain like revenue because they lost revenue during the pandemic. So they're trying to like scam you, you know, to upsell you. Oh, we haven't seen you in a year. Yeah, because there's a pandemic. And plus, the year ago, I had my stuff already done, my physical and everything. So it's like I'm not expired, you know, past my time. But I just find it's funny. Oh, we haven't seen you in a year. Let me see what we need to do for you. Yeah. No thanks. I'm good. I don't feel any different. Yeah, that's just my little rant about this whole thing. So I always like, lately, you know, you go in and you're like starting to go back out to eat or whatever. Like, for example, we went to Texas Roadhouse like last month. And it was so crowded because everybody wanted to go back to indoor dining. We got the worst service, and the quality of food was terrible. We were so disappointed because that's like our favorite place to eat, and we love it. I love the atmosphere, we love the food, everything. But my steak was undercooked. It was so red still. We had it taken back twice. They still couldn't get it right. At the end, I was just like, you know, just take this off. I'm like, don't just keep bringing it back to me the same way. I'm like, just take it off my bill. I'm not going to be eating this. It was just like so frustrating. It was like, I don't know what was going on. Maybe they were overwhelmed because everybody was like coming back and eating. I was just crazy. But I've noticed like everybody's trying to like rush through things now. You know, everything's like, okay, we got to get this, and get this, to like hurry up and gain more revenue to make up for like the losses that they've had over the last year, instead of giving quality. It's just been kind of like frustrating, I've noticed. But anyway, that is my rant. Everything. This burrito was really, really good. But I do like cheese on my burrito. So definitely will have to get cheese next time. But I do have to sign off here because I have to get back to the yard, and they're going to be wondering where I'm at, because actually I'm just going to go down and get a bite to eat. Yeah. And here we are, almost 30 minutes later. Yeah. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye.